Alright guys, what's up? So I'm back again with another video. Now, this one is just a little video talking about Saren. Obviously Saren Arterius for the, oh yeah, you could say a villain from Mass Effect 1, but not the main villain. He's not the main villain, but I suppose he's considered one of, the villains, obviously, if you look a little bit deeper. But, I just want to, just give you my, thoughts on Saren and that, because yes, he is made out to be a very horrible, nasty Turian. Is he really, though? Because when you think about it, right, with the descriptions that you get of Saren, especially from Anderson, where, he likes the violence, the killing. Now, yeah, straight away that sounds like an absolute psychopath. But when Anderson goes, tells Shepard about the job that Anderson and Saren had to do, the one that could cost Rowan Anderson an opportunity to become a Spectre. He basically says that Saren blew a refinery and dozens lost their lives so he could accomplish the mission. Now yes, that seems cold, but what does that make you think of? A renegade Shepard. Not just a renegade Shepard and that, but if you go down one of the was it Soul Survivor? I can't remember which one off the top of my head, but you know what I'm talking about, the one in, was it basically ruthless background and stuff, get the job done no matter what. In a way, Saren and a renegade Shepard are exactly the same. When you think about it, where yes, that their methods are a little extreme. There will be casualties along the way, but you get the job done no matter what. Now, right, I'm talking obviously about Saren before, obviously meeting Sovereign and then getting indoctrinated. Even though what you could say though, even before that, especially with a lot of the, I know Saren's not in Mass Effect 1 a lot, which I do think is one of the major issues with Mass Effect 1. I think there should be more Saren in the game. There's not actually enough really, but with Saren, he wants everyone to join the Reapers because he believes it's what will keep everybody safe and that if they obey the Reapers and that. So it's not a whole thing of, oh, I want the Reapers on side so they'll destroy everyone. Obviously he doesn't believe that, but obviously the indoctrination takes its toll on him. Obviously that's what happens and that if you get very close to a Reaper, for example. But obviously even before that, it does seem like Saren does have good intentions deep down, but it's his attitude, personality and his methods is what makes him look like a bad guy. But sometimes good people will do bad things for the greater good, if that makes sense. So that's why, personally for me, overall, is Saren really a bad person? On paper it looks that way, but if you dig a little deeper and you look at all these facts that I've mentioned, it's just no different to if you go down the route of a dark Shepherd and that way. Yeah, you'll do dark stuff, you will do bad things, but ultimately it is for the greater good. That's what I personally believe. Now, I don't know what you guys think in the comments down below, or anything in that, but I do actually genuinely believe that. I don't think Saren is as bad as what he's made out to be, and that, I mean, it's the whole, if you, a Paragon, Shepard, for example, can reason with Saren, and then obviously he says, thank you, Shepard, and then obviously blows his brains out, you know what I mean? So, the fact that you can have an option to reason, with a so-called villain, right, shows that there is good intentions, there is a good person, in there somewhere, and I think there always has been. Yes, I do genuinely believe that Saren does have a problem with humans. Maybe not as bad as what Anderson makes it out to be. I think Anderson takes it more personal because of his opportunity to become a Spectre was blown by that specific Turian, obviously Saren. But I do think like that is again something that does make Saren look bad. The fact that he hates humans. I wouldn't say completely hates them, but just maybe a bit skeptical about them. And to be fair, Saren's not the only one. There is a lot of like other species out there that are a little bit concerned with humanity, and I think like that humanity wants everything for themselves, and that they're just looking for the glory and that the greed, like, and everything. They're getting like all the privileges that a lot of like other like so-called lesser like species like don't actually get. For example, that might be like another video that I might actually talk about like next time. Maybe talking about like each individual like race and that, and say like which is the dominant race in the galaxy. That might actually be a good idea for like the video like next week. But obviously for this one, like I says, Saren is made to look like a bad guy. He does bad things, but we play as Commander Shepard, who is the hero. But if you go down the renegade like path, you do a lot of bad stuff. You probably do more bad than what Saren actually does. But the difference is because you're playing as the main character, and obviously you're doing everything, and that's for the greater good in your own way. But Saren believes that he is or was trying to. So, like I says, if you look at it that way, there's not really that much difference like between Saren and the Renegade Shepard, in my opinion. Ruthless. Like don't really like care like if people get hurt or anything, as long as they get the job done, accomplish the goals, but believe that they're doing everything like for the good of the galaxy, for example, and that. So you guys let us know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Like, do you think Saren is just a really, really bad person and a genuine villain, or do you think there's a little bit more like to him? Do you think he's not as bad as what he's made out to be? That's what I personally I believe. But like I says, feel free to disagree in the comments down below. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. So like I says, the next video next week, that one might actually be quite a long one, and I'm gonna have to probably do quite a lot of digging into this. I mean, I should know everything off the top of my head and that, but I probably will have to write some stuff down as well on that, because I need to I want to cover every single species and maybe rank them from lowest and that to maybe the best. That kind of video might be interesting. So that's what I'm going to consider next week. But that one will take a lot of preparation, and it probably will be a pretty long one. So definitely look forward to that one. So yeah. But anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate it. And until next time, stay safe, look after yourselves, enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, wherever you are, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.